Far down? Alright. Huh? Come. Wait till this. Just add that to the list of reasons why Babylon has to go, man. Alright, first and foremost, we want to give all praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Alright, we want to say,
Excuse me, guys. I don't know. Is the bus still running right now?
we have no idea, we just got here.
Alright. I think they run till like 7 or something.
Yeah, I think they run until 7 though. No problem. Excuse us, man. First and foremost, we want to give all praises unto Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Alright, we want to give double honors unto the elders who taught us this word. Alright, we also want to say shalom to all the Akim who are pushing this word of truth and sincerity around the four corners. Alright, shalom to you, Akim. Alright, hey man, you know, we inching closer and closer to this thing. You know, we out here, this is our camp day, we out here, you know, what's today, the 12th? Sunday the 12th. Sunday is November the 12th. Hey man, you inching closer and closer to this thing. Esau didn't pull their little EMP event that everyone was so concerned about earlier this week, but you still have rising tensions in this World War III conflict, man. You know, this World War III thing is going to kick off, and you women and children and you children who really don't, you know, who you believe that this won't affect you, and also a lot of you men who believe that this won't affect you, man. This is going to affect the entirety of the planet, man. Esau's game plan is to annihilate the majority of his own people anyway. So what makes you really think that, you know, with that being said, what makes you believe that they care about, you know, the average everyday individual, including your run-of-the-mill Edomite, man? You know, you everyday six-pack Joe Edomites who are still somewhat well off in America, man. All right, Esau, your rulers and your basically your elites, the ones who rule over everyone at the moment, they don't care about you either. You know, you got a small slice of the pie, and that was it. And if you knew how much of the pie, you know, Lord Rothschild has, man, you know, you may feel differently about your position in the world, man. You know. But anyway, man, you know, we ain't gonna harp for too long. We're gonna jump into the scriptures because, you know, brothers is ready to do their thing. So let's jump on into what we got. Get it poppin'. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18.
Before you get to
You grab Hosea 97. It says, "For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow." Right? Being that in this truth, when you start to understand the things that, you know, men of the Lord understand in regards to the world, just the outlook in general, man, your whole life changes, man. You go from being this, you know, clueless individual who sees the world as, you know, seeing the world in a different kind of shade, man. You know, your eyes are open to some of the wickedness and some of the blasphemies that are done on a day-to-day basis, and your spirit gets vexed daily, man. I mean, we got fucking, what is that, World War II plane flying on? Fucking spy planes?
Those are recon planes.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know if this is common for, just a side note, brother. I don't know how common this is for Joachim and your specific areas, but here we have a multitude of different military bases in Colorado Springs, man. We have the most and the main, I guess you could say, Air Force base in all of America. We have, you know, the Air Force Academy. We have Peterson Air Force Base, and there's a multitude of there's Schriever Air Force Base. There's a multitude of other Air Force bases in Denver, but Colorado has a lot of basically ground-to-air weaponry here. There's a lot of you know, and air-to-ground weaponry here, man. And we have a lot. You see as you know, we go through our daily routines or whatever, driving around the city, doing work, running errands, whatever. I've noticed, as well as Ezekiel as well, man, you know, that Esau has increased his, you know, his military activity in the air, man. All right, they fly, I don't know if it's practice bombing runs or practice gun runs or what it is that they do, but they've had an increase in it, man. To where normally, you know, people here in this city, if you've been here for a long time, you know, you've always known where the Air Force Base is. You've always known that they have this, that, the next thing. But in recent years, man, you know, we've seen the stealth bomber, which is rarely ever seen by civilians. I actually captured it on film and put it on our channel at one point, and it was quickly removed, man. We've seen the F-22s. We've seen, you know, whatever, yeah, the C-330 bomber planes and big gun planes that shoot, I believe it's a 100mm shell to the ground.
That blows people up. That's not.
It's not. Yeah.
That's not taking the line off.
It virtually explodes on impact, man. You know, it hits the ground and it's an explosion, man. Yeah. They've increased it, man. They've been doing it for about a year, 2 years now since we've been out here, but it's increased, man. And especially their night runs, man. And they keep talking about how they want to put them lasers and whatnot on.
They're doing that in Denver, man. But at the end of the day, they're just trying to fight the Lord's.
Yeah, that's all. But that just goes to
Esau doesn't have anything that can combat with it because it can't. You can't combat with something that can go forward, back, side, and you know, really go whichever way it wants
it's
to
not
without
gonna make
any
a
kind
difference,
of movement.
man. It's not gonna make a difference. My point basically was being that you know, we're heading into that time, man, where Esau's getting ready and trying to make sure that he has all these pieces in place to make his moves, man. Because when he makes his moves, you know, he's got to make sure that things or at least attempt to have things fall his way. But it don't matter because the Mosai is going to just derail whatever it is you do. Whether you wind up crashing the system or whether you wind up starting the war or whatever it is that you try to do, man. You know, you're going to take this L. It doesn't matter. That's the essential point. Go ahead, you can continue with what you were saying, man. But how this brother was saying that we're vexed every day too, man. Another point on just wanted to expand on that, man. You know, the things that Jake deals with, like you said, when you further in this truth, the deeper you get into this thing, the misery in your life increases. Whether it does be monetarily or plagues of the heart or whatever it is that you deal with, you know, you're gonna have your family members are gonna come up against you. You're gonna deal with your friends thinking that you're crazy. You're gonna lose friends and lose. Hey, man, you may lose Akio, man. You know, along the road, man, because this wisdom, it does vex you, man. Because you know how you're supposed to conduct yourself. You know how you're supposed to behave. You know how the people around you are supposed to behave, and nobody seems to be doing it. And it slack you. And like the brother said, knowing this truth, it makes life hard to deal with, man. You know, it's a burden, to be honest. But it's a burden that we have to bear and carry into the end of this thing. Go ahead, Al.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit."
Hey, man. So you know, and like this brother just mentioned, although we are going through tribulation and trial, man, we are at the end of this thing. Which is better than if we were to be having to deal with America being set up all over again, okay? Which is better than if we were have to deal with Rome being set up all over again. Hey, man, Jake has been through the meat grinder, man. It's time to wake up, acknowledge who we are, accept our heritage and our history and our faith, man, and our Yahweh. All right, our Yahweh Shai, the Mashiach, and turn away from Babylon because there's nothing in this place for Jake. Man. This is just essentially a giant holding cell for you. And for the brothers who ain't incarcerated, you know, who ain't physically incarcerated, you know, you're still subject to the laws and the rulership and the bullshit that is Babylon, man. You know, you can stay within the borders of this place so long as you accept Esau as your ruler, man. Essentially,
as your God.
Right, essentially as your God, because yeah, that's what he wants. You know, he that wants to be like God, he that thinks he is God. That's Esau, man. That's what he's built around him. That's what America is, and that's why it's falling apart. Because even his own people, or I should say his own women, for starters, ain't with that shit. The majority of the Joe Smoes ain't with it, and all of the other heathen really ain't vibing with you damn Edomites no more, man. And your kingdom looks like shit. Your kingdom looks like shit. Your roads are falling apart. You've got homeless motherfuckers everywhere. Can't nobody find a job. You lie about the job numbers. All right. Can't nobody afford a home. Can't nobody afford a vehicle. Everything is on lease. Everything is on credit. Everybody's credit is going bad. Even you wealthy folks, man. Even you wealthy folks out here not able to do the things you used to do. But you don't believe the end. You don't believe the end is coming.
This is Job 20 and 15, and it says, "He has swallowed down the riches, and he shall vomit them up again."
That's right.
Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly.
That's right. Go ahead. You can explain if you want to break it down. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
Okay, come. So like the brother just mentioned, man. Hey, you damn heathens and you Edomites, you swallowed down the riches of the world, man. All right, you took all the riches, you swallowed them down. Like that little, for any brother who's seen that little movie, the Harry Potter, where the dude has the main character, or the most recent movie, the main character has a little animal who eats basically jewels and riches and gold and things of value, and he can eat an infinity amount of riches. Basically, he can consume an ungodly amount. That's how you Edomites are, man. You consumed all of the riches of the world. You divvied it out to who you deemed fit, and then you left the rest of the world in suffrage, man, and in captivity. The Lord's gonna make you vomit up them riches, man. You got to give up everything that you took, and Esau's not gonna do that on his own. Therefore, you're gonna be forcibly removed from that power seat, as the scriptures say.
And this is Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 15. Or actually, we get to it in Sirach. This one's going to be chapter 11, verse 15. I'm going to read down to 19. And it says, "Wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the law of the Lord are of love and of the way of good works. And from him error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, and evils shall wax cold, and with them the glory therein. The gift of the Lord remaineth with the goodly, and his favor brightening the prosperity forever."
That's right.
There is that waxed rich by his wareness, and pitching in this portion of his reward. Wherein this is speaking on Esau, man, this is the main point. And it says, "Wherein he has said, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods. And yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things and others to die."
That's right, man. And you Edomites, man, right when you think that you've won the battle, when you put Jake all the way down, you've afflicted us, you've beaten us into submission, you've conquered all of the nations, you've pushed your bullshit laws and what do you call it, legislations into action. All right, you know not though that this is the end for you. You know not though that the forces in the armies of heaven, man, are gonna strike down upon you, man. You know, the Lord's just gonna smite you niggas with a mighty hand, man.
This is verse 16. And it says, "He shall suck the poison of the asp, and the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the river, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he hath labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down according to his substance. Shall the resurrection be, and shall not rejoice therein? Because he hath oppressed, and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violated and taketh away an house which he hath built it not."
That's right, man. See, you damn heathens, man, and especially you Edomites. That's your lie. All right, you came to the Americas and you took from the Taínos, and you took from the native or the so-called Native Americans, man, and you put them in captivity, and they built your houses for hundreds of years, and then you brought them back to Europe. And you brought the Negroes, the so-called Negroes and Haitians and Benjamites and the so-called Jamaicans, or you brought them over to the Americas, and they built your fucking homes for hundreds of years. All right? Then you oppressed those people on both ends of the spectrum. And this is just in the most recent times, man. This doesn't even account for the Babylonian captivity, the Egyptian captivity, the captivity under the Assyrians. You fucking Edomites have lifetimes and generations of punishment, man, coming your way. That's just scriptural. All right. Therefore, you can't enjoy the kingdom the way that we will enjoy the kingdom, in the way that the other nations will enjoy their own kingdoms eventually, man. All right. Because that's why you can't get it, man. You built everything that you ever had and is drenched in blood, man.
This is a precept.
You know,
this is Habakkuk 2:1. And the point is in 6, but I'm going to read down to it. And it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch and see
that's right.
what he will say unto me, and I shall answer where I reproved. And the Lord answered me, saying, write the vision and make it plain upon the table, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Right. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
That's right.
It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up, it is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Ye also believe, because he transgressed by wine, he is proud, neither kept at home, where entrangled in his desires is hell, and is as death, and cannot be sustained or satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and harped unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and taunt him as a proverb against him, and say, woe to him that is chastened, that which is not his? How long? And to him that leadeth himself with the thick clay.
That's right, man. To him that leadeth himself with the thick clay, man. Hey, did you read the whole chapter? Hey, man, just that 1 to 6 that's the end for you Edomites, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and read some more too. I'm going to jump down to 8, and it says, because thou hast spoiled many nations.
That's right.
All the remnant of thy people shall spoil thee.
That's right.
Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
Now hold up. Now that land of the city that this brother just mentioned, man, that's speaking about America, man. That's speaking about Babylon the Great. You and Rome the Second, man. You Edomites, you have done these crimes. Okay? You have committed these crimes. Where you have gone and you violated, and that's why the remnant of Jacob that remains, they will tear into your ass. That is not it's not a threat, it's not a joke, it's not a funny thing. It's an absolute promise, a promise that Yahweh made, man. All right. The Heavenly Father promised the remnant that they will get to their hands on you Edomites, man.
This is jumping down to 12, and it says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
That's right.
And established a city with iniquity.
That's right.
And then I'm jump to Nahum. This is Nahum 3:1, and it says, woe to the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city, man.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
Hey, and that's all that America is full of, man. It's full of bullshit and robbery, man.
And the prey departeth not.
And the prey never departs, man.
Fucking
Jake,
niggas, man.
Jake can't even, man. Do you know how hard it is for Jake just to go to Mexico, man? And Mexico is you know, that's right below us, man. You know how hard it is for Jake just to go to Canada, man? You know? We're trapped in this bullshit, man. It's not easy for Jake to just up and leave like it is for Esau or the other nations, man. You know, and they make it difficult for you to leave, man. You gotta have this form and this form, and if you gotta take it for this, then you can't do this. You know? America's full of lies and bullshit, man, and there's different sets of rules for different sets of people, man. Not everybody's ruled under the same law, man. They show you that all the motherfucking time, man. How many cops been caught planting shit on Jake, man? You can say that it doesn't happen as much as you want to, man. It happens. It happens.
And this is in the Apocrypha, man. Hey, because as we're taught to teach, man, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little, man.
That's right, man.
All right, and this is Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha, chapter 21, verse 8, and it says, he that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for the tomb of his own burial.
That's right, man. And hey, like once again, you Edomites, you're guilty of that crime. You've built nations up on people's money who didn't belong to you, man. So you niggas been building your own graves virtually
since you sacked Jerusalem.
Con. And the Lord been layering you with that thick clay, which is debt, all right? And the debt that you owe, you can't pay, man.
Bills to
you know? And what happens in the mob movie, man, when you can't pay the boss, man? You know what I'm saying? Do you get to fucking scamper off into the night and not worry about it? You know?
Continuing on, this is Job 20 and 20. It says, surely he shall not fill quickness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods in the fullness of his sufficiency. What does that say?
Which one, right here. Sufficiency.
Yeah, okay. He shall be in his straight. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast a fury of wrath upon him, and it shall rain upon him while he is eating.
That's right, man. And you Edomites, when this shit happens, man, when shit finally hits the fan, it will be in a state
prepper.
Right, man. You doomsday preppers. It don't really matter who you are, man. When this thing goes down, most of you are not going to be ready, man, because you think it's a joke. You know, you maximum scoffers like you know, the Max Radkowskis of the world, or whatever. Whatever. You know, and not just to mention that clown, but there's plenty of you, man. You Edomites that think that this is a joke in the game.
Be the sheep.
Right. Hey, man, you motherfuckers is going to be the first ones. Y'all going to be chilling, doing what it is you do, probably scoffing at some brother's video, and your door's going to get kicked in and you're going to get dealt with, man.
By your own people.
And more likely it's going to be your own damn neighbor who knows something that you don't. Or heard something that you didn't because you was too busy scoffing and clowning and making jokes, man. You was too busy trying to pop your neighbor's wife, or too busy trying to go to the whatever local watering hole you can go to, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc. I'm still holding that other one for you too. Which one was it? 3 and 7 you want? Or 4 and 7? As we increase, so they sinned against me.
Eric, go ahead and just grab Daniel 7 and 18.
All right. Where?
Up on that shit straight.
Oh yeah. 7 and 18. This is you want me to get it now? This is Daniel's 7 and 18, and it reads, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever."
Hey man, I actually be my future. You know, you sit there on the comment boards and you talk shit and you tell us good jobs and you know, you scoffing. Not even you other Edomites, man. You Edomites in the world. You Edomites I work with. Edomites I see on a day-to-day basis, man. You people that smile in our face and stab us in the back. Hey, man, you motherfuckers is gonna vanish, man.
That's right.
You motherfuckers are gonna perish.
Right.
And then the Lord are gonna hunt you like goddamn, like you're some pig, man. All right?
Right.
Like Apocalypto, man. You gonna be the pig we hunt. Man, death to you fucking Edomites, man. Death to you Edoms. The bullshit that you did to our people, man. Hey, fuck you. The Lord says fuck you, so yeah, fuck you, man. We ain't gonna share our fucking feelings, man.
That's right.
We ain't gonna shed a tear for you Edomites when you go down, man. We gonna rejoice. Matter of fact, these trees gonna rejoice.
That's right. Hey man, the blades of grass gonna do a little dance when Esau go down, man.
They gonna millie rod.
Shit.
Goddamn.
So the blades of grass gonna millie rod when Esau goes down. Your paw, man. Hey man, death to Edom, man. You know, abide Gabal, man. As an Israelite, you should have that spirit. All the shit that your forefathers dealt with, all the shit that you dealt with in lifetime upon lifetime upon lifetime, all the times that you were sinning and didn't know shit, all the times that you were probably speaking a language that you was forced down your throat, you know what I mean? Such as the one we speak now, man. All the captivities you had to endure, all the deaths you had to deal with, all the women who probably fucked you over 1,000 times, all the times you probably never